Hi, my name is Jason. I'm a registered polysomnographic technologist, and I just want to do a quick review here of the ResMed Quattro Air. So we can do a comparison. The old Quattro, they also have a Quattro FX, which I don't really recommend. It's a little more complicated, more trouble than it's worth. So here's the old one, and here's the new one. So the first thing you can tell, these are both larges. The large of the Air, even though it looks a lot smaller, the actual footprint of where it touches your face is the same. It's just that they cut down on the frame around it. So there's, you can't really see it, but looking at the back side, there's a little bit, probably about half a centimeter or so all the way around it of, I guess you could call it unused or extra space. This is very sleek. It's much narrower. It's also, they claim to be 40% lighter, and by holding it up, that feels about right. One of the things you also notice is the forehead piece has changed quite a bit. The spacer, you don't have this dial anymore. You can adjust how much pressure is around the top part of your nose and up around your cheeks. Now you just do it with the strap. And so what you notice is it's very difficult to over tighten it and get those marks on your forehead. Sometimes people would get either the big marks or they get like a headache from it, from over tightening it. This, when you pull, you can see how it would just flatten. So there's no pressure on your head. It's actually being dissipated and being pulled across it. This is a kind of a nice feature. One thing a lot of people have complained about, which depends on your perspective, I guess. At home, a lot of people like having the clips because they just clip it in, clip it out, makes it quick and easy. With this, you just have these hooks. And so what I tell people to do in the lab, like if they're going to be using it at home, is to, actually I'll do it with it put on. So what I tell people to do is take their finger, put it in the top, find your spot here, you put your finger through and then you just pull it down right on it. With a little practice, it's pretty easy. Another nice thing is, now that you have this thing on, if you need to use a restroom at all during the night, and this is plugged in, you simply push in here, unplug it, go to the restroom like this, come back, plug it right back in, and you're off and running. So it seals very well. The nice thing about it is when you have it on, this is so narrow that I can't even see it. So if you want to watch TV or read while you have this on, it's definitely comfortable and it's pretty easy to do that. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on and then lay down with it and show you kind of what it does while you lay down. One of the things I noticed that it did is when I lay down in the pillow, it kind of pushes it up and causes it to leak. So I'll go ahead and illustrate that. So if you like to sleep on your stomach, this probably isn't going to be the one for you. But as far as sleeping on your side, you can get away with it if you kind of hang it off the edge of the pillow. And sleeping on your back is a no-brainer. It's very easy and comfortable that way. So remember, you're gonna go snug, not too tight, not too loose. Snug. See, I can do that and it doesn't leak, but the plastic is digging in on my cheek and it's pushing it out like that. So, sleeping on your back, no sweat. Side, no problem. You can even hang the mask off the edge of the pillow, like that, no problem. It's so light that the mask isn't going to pull down like some of the heavier ones do.
So again, getting it off, you just stick your finger in through here, pull it up.
That's pretty much it. And then getting it back on, you just do the opposite. This is to touch on what I was talking about earlier. This thing only has 3 pieces, so I'm going to take the headgear off. Show it better. So, you know, at home people like the clips, but in the lab, techs like myself, well, not like myself, a lot of techs are a little sloppy, and so they lose the clips or the, you know, whatever. So these no longer have clips. So it's 3 pieces. You have 1, 2, 3. That's it. So as far as getting replacement parts or anything, it's kind of nice because it is minimized. Popping those off, you saw how hard it was. I used one hand. To get it back on, you just kind of line that up and don't really even have to push it in. You heard it click. I didn't really do much. But that's it. ResMed Quattro Air. It's probably one of the better, I would say it's actually probably the best full face mask with a plastic frame that's available now. Oh, one more thing I just wanted to show. So this is the Mirage FX. It's just a nasal mask, and so you can kind of see the design similarities. It's basically the big brother of it. I mean, like, it's like the same thing, just bigger. If you have any questions, please visit my forum, freecpapadvice.com/forum, or you can always check out my static website, freecpapadvice.com. Thank you.